Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're out here at Dreamworld on the Gold Coast. It's been about a month since we've checked out this park with all the lockdowns. So let's see what's going on with the construction updates and everything else for Steel Taipan and so much more. Cue the entrance music. Like always, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to head down here around the corner towards buzzsaw. We'll see if they've started to do anything with buzzsaw. We've still got a few more days before that is to go, and also see how the construction for Steel Taipan is going. Okay, so we can see that they've definitely gone a long way, and cute little thing. Let's step up here. Oh, do not fall. We can also see in here this little white tunnel thing, along with the finishing off of the footpath over here. So obviously that's going to be our entrance in. By this, what I'm saying is really unbalanced. With like, let's see if I can zoom in. There's like a cool little ramp that goes up. Can I show you? Like up there to obviously where the load platform is going to be and everything. We can also see over here some of the rock work is finished up. But let's keep moving around. We can see a lot of the landscaping is going on, and we'll try to get a view from the other side towards the end. Okay? Let's keep moving. Now we finished looking at the whole construction update near buzzsaw. Let's keep heading this way around to what I think is Paradise Pier, Paradise Beach. I keep getting the like lands mixed up, but I'll let you guys know when I see the sign. Okay, so it's mildly right. It's Ocean Paradise, and we can also see that they got some scrim up, and it looks like the claw is under refurbishments. Sorry, getting kind of tongue-tied. But I'll give you a different view when we get around towards the front of it. I will point out though, as we walk towards the front of the claw, these like scrim walls for the refurbishments are pushed way out. I'm not sure if it's just because of that crane, but yeah, they are pushed quite a bit into the path. Okay, obviously the sign saying it's closed, but I guess the big scrim would have told us that. And that's kind of the queue line. Really can't see too much from here, but just over there you can see there is that whole crane that I was talking about that's kind of in the right path and working on the right vehicle. But let's keep moving around and see what else we can see. We just barely left claw, which is there. Turn to the side. The with that shockwave is still down. That has to be, honestly, if I'm not mistaken, getting close to 3 months that ride has been down for. I wonder if it's just getting removed at this point. Maybe it's causing some problems, but yeah. Okay, so it looks like that little village area is still not being used for anything else and closed up. And it appears the same for this little entertainment space here. And I did see, vaguely see the coaster through there. I did see as I was walking up people on the coaster, so the gold coaster is up and running. I'm trying to give you a look at it, but it's just really not coming through on camera. Either way, just up there, little green track, that is the gold coaster. Let's turn around and we'll start getting into the Dreamworks area. Okay, so I've just got into the Dreamworks area, and that honestly takes us past this little, or the only main food place here in the park. And we can see, yes, like the little restaurant inside is open, but this sandwich shop on the outside is closed, and it's about lunchtime. What's the current time at? 11:45. So it's unusual to see one of the eateries in the park closed, but I will point out the park is dead today. But again, most of these parks have been, let's keep moving around, have been quite dead since the reopening, and I'm not sure if that's just because of borders, lockdowns and stuff like that, but yeah, it is concerning to see. Hey, we can also see this gift shop just inside the Dreamworks area. I think it's actually one of the only Dreamworks shops here is closed. There's still got, you guys can see, still got stock in there, so we were suspecting last time maybe they're closing down, but it doesn't look like that. But we have been told in the past, this is one of the first merch locations they'll close if the park isn't busy or if they're short-staffed. So I've just come up to the top quickly check, and it appears the Donkey Flyers and the Shrek merry-go-round are both up and running today. The sign, which I'll point out there, did kind of make it seem like it's not always going to be up and running, but they are today, even though it seems dark and everything. But it's back together, which is much better than what we've been seeing recently with it. Okay, so we can see this Kung Fu Panda ride is getting some work done. We see a little sign at the front here, as well as obviously tools just near the center there of the ride vehicles. which is unfortunate because this was down for the longest time for refurbishments, but obviously it just must be that time of the year again. Besides that, every other ride here, let's keep turning, in the DreamWorks area, from what I can see, is currently up and running. It's just this more extreme Kung Fu Panda one that is down. So let's keep turning and we'll head down into the tiger area, okay? We can see that our little tiger friend is out a lot more noticeably today. Usually they're kind of hiding down the back or something like that in this little enclosure area, but that's cute to see. Okay, we'll keep going and checking the main area and just keep looking around the park, but it is nice to see at least one of the tigers out and about in this little enclosure.
Washed up, don't want to believe it. Tough love, you take it or leave it. Oh baby, you're always on my mind. I've been thinking that we should be together.
Okay, so I know there was only a quick little look at the tigers. They're about to start a show, so there wasn't actually many of them out and about. But let's keep moving around and see what else we can see. Okay? Let's zoom in to see them clearer. The Wiggles show. At least their characters out and about. It's kind of cute. Okay, we better keep moving, but he definitely looks like he likes to play with the camera. But it appears all the attractions in this little area, the kids part, look like they're up and running at the moment. However, I will be interested to find out. We see, even though this ride, the big red car ride, is closed, they have redone the Wiggles on the roof to the new ones that were there. This week they've announced 4 additional Wiggles to be entering the group. So we see the 4 faces there. I wonder if we're going to see a refurb of this area to actually add the new ones, or is it more than likely not going to happen due to the fact this area is like closed down and not really used anymore. But I look forward to kind of finding out what is or isn't going to happen with that. But saying that, let's go our normal way into the Australian animals area and see what's going on with them. We're coming past the shearing shed here. We can vaguely see down there, I'll show you close when we get there, that it is still blocked off, but I'm actually hearing some machinery noises. Just some basic tapping coming from in there. So, and there are someone in there, so it definitely looks, see if I can zoom in, definitely looks like they're getting this area ready to be used. More than likely by the December school holidays. Can you guys make it out in there? Probably not. Either way, let's keep moving. Okay, as you can see, gate's still here, box still there, but we've also got someone over here working on the Kodak area. So, another plausibility that they kind of work on this area. So, also appears just past me, if you can see, that they've put up a new wall there. Okay, so I have not heard any official word or seen anything on their website, but I think it's very plausible to say that our prediction is more than likely right. Okay, we can also see and zoom in, we can see a scissor lift in there as well. They're definitely getting this area back ready to be used. There it is. Wow, that actually came a lot clearer than I thought it would. So there's a scissor lift in there as well as it looks like a new facade on the back there as well. Okay. Honestly, I thought it was a bit of a long shot, my thoughts that they're getting this area back to being used, but I definitely believe it is. And it's plausible probably by December. So I've gotten myself down here into this little kangaroo area, and it looks like most of the kangaroos are either in their like off area, you know what I'm saying, where it's away from people, or napping here in the sun. It's kind of cute. Let's see more back there. Oh, there's a little baby. Let's see. I don't want to go too close because I don't want to spook it, but we can see there's an extremely small baby one just there. Are we going to focus? I think that's focused. So cute. We can also see the koalas are out, but this little koala photo area is currently shut. And it's, okay, here's a cool little sign. The koala photos are only available Friday, Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 3:30. So, at the moment, that's the only time it's plausible to believe this store will actually be open. And we have still got the little kangaroo feed working off the honor system. Is there any baggies in there? Okay, there is. Little baggies, and then you just drop your money in there, and that gives you the $1 food to feed the kangaroos if you so desire. And like I said, we've got the koalas up here as well. But before we head off and leave this area, let's go into this little caged bird area and see if we can get any further up it than we normally can. So the chain is still there, so we can't go look at these birds back here. We can look at the Tasmanian devil in the little habitat. However, it's same as always, fenced off with a pot plant that we can't get any further up there and like into the nocturnal animal area. Let's give a quick look in here, see if we can see any. The glare is real, isn't it? Okay, I can't see any of the Tasmanian devils. Let's try this one just quickly. No, it appears we can't see any. All cool. Okay, so in case you're wondering, also just stuck there is where they like go and leave the habitat. It also appears that there's like a little lock on the top of this log, which would probably, if I'm not mistaken, yep, connect to this area so they could lock them separately if they had more than one in these areas. Still got the gators out here sunning themselves like always. Don't really know what to tell you guys, I just thought it was worth showing. So I've kind of come down to this little arena area here in the native Australian animals area. I can't see that they've done anything new or different or updated this area, but it's here. It's rustic looking, but that's always how it always looked. So it's very plausible they could be using this again, like I said, when it comes to like December school holidays. It looks nice, user friendly. Little view area there into the gators. And also looks like, I do think this paneling is new on here too. Okay, this is just an overgrown area, but yeah, the paneling's new looking, or they've just cleaned it. Let's keep moving around. I was just walking past and we can see a sleepy little wombat out here just in the middle of its enclosure. Just thought it was super cute, it was worth showing you guys. Okay, just got past the little snake in the entrance here. See a new little area being constructed, which is cool to see. I think it's also acceptable to believe, looking at like the wood on either side, that this is probably going to be a footpath, probably with some sort of water feature back there. They're also putting up a new little fencing here. Not sure if it is going to be for the rumoured hotel, but looks cool. We also see some more landscaping being done on this side, which is to be accepted and believed, because from what I've noticed over the time watching construction updates and stuff, landscaping is usually done first, so it actually has time to grow in and look more natural when the attraction is finished. So one has to believe this is the same for like hotels and stuff like that too. All this looks new. Maybe that tree's not, but a lot of the rest is, because we can see just here between that wood and the other wood is where that trough used to be for their log ride. Let's keep going around to our normal viewing point on the like ramp and see what it looks like. Not up to the viewing point like normal yet, but we can see even more landscaping being done here, which is really cool. Okay, so just about to get up to the viewing platform like over there, but we can see that the entrance like here through to Main Street is closed down. So it means down here all there is the giant drop there, as well as obviously steel taipans construction. So it looks like when I want to come back to Main Street, I'm going to have to go back through the Australian animals, which is cool. Just a little bit annoying because it's a longer walk now then. Okay, so this is the view from that normal lookout point we have. Keep turning, keep turning. All this used to be the ride. Down there is where we could see that new landscaping work being done. which would make sense because now think about it, we saw a ton of pots sitting here with plants in it right before the lockdown. So yeah, not sure what it's going to be. I still think this is going to be the prime location, like on the lake with the plants and everything, for their new hotel, as well as how close it would be walking into the brand new attraction. But one's still to believe. It's also worth pointing out, like, yes, there's a lake here, but the land beyond that lake is also still owned by the Dreamworld group, or whoever owns Dreamworld. I'm not sure exactly what the name of the corporation is. So they've got a lot of land to work with for their hotel, the resort and everything. I look forward to continue coming out here and just seeing what they're doing. But saying that, let's keep heading forward and see how Steel Taipan looks like from this side. Okay, so we've got up to our Steel Taipan viewing area. First thing we can notice, besides it looks like it's really well on its way, is that little rockwork there and the one behind it are both the things that last time we were looking at were just the metal mesh. But the track is looking amazing. We can also see, if I can zoom in, let me get my bearings. Okay, just over, eek, come on zoom, I'll come the other way. Just over there, you guys can see that little white archway stuff. That's what we're looking at from the other side and predicting it's going to be the entrance into the ride. So you kind of head up that way, keep going, I know I'm zoomed a lot, and then there is your load platform. So I'm really excited, let's zoom out. I'm really excited to check out this attraction when it finally opens, but from what I can see, we've still not yet got an opening date, but it's well on its way. They're saying late 2021, so one has to again assume around December school holidays. Okay, while I had a few moments, that construction for Steel Taipan looks amazing. Super excited to ride that. However, I've got to go back through the Native Australian Animals area to get to the front of the park, so I'll chat with you guys when I get there, okay? So I'm just near the front of the park again, and we've got some screaming here. Just dawned on me, the covering's gone. So obviously this has more to do with the removal of the Tower of Terror. Yeah, that's what it's called. That little hole back there, so I can zoom in for you guys, trying to block the wind as well, is where it used to launch from, and then obviously come shooting out here over the tops of your head underneath this bridge, turning, and then head up that tower. But let's see if we can see this side. There's anything going on over the fence. Well, the sun's blocking me there. Okay, so it does just look like a removal of this stuff, and probably a lot of the train track as well. So that's interesting. Something else we're going to have to keep our eyes on. Okay, so I've come to where we'll turn. Front of the park, train station is where I'm standing. This pathway here is normally what you would have used to get from where we were on the lookout point there through back to the front of the park. But we can see there's some work going on here too. So that's interesting. Looking at how that entrance corridor was arced, it's possible you may be entering Steel Taipan from back here, or it may be up the front near where buzzsaw is currently, but it will be gone probably long before this attraction opens up. But still, more construction going on. It's interesting. We're gonna have to just keep an eye on it all, see if we get close to see if we see anything else. So yeah, not totally sure what they're doing there. They are ripping up the path, and we could see like a like roller. That's what I was looking for. Like one of those heavy duty rollers for pavements and stuff like that up the side. So I'm believing that could be where we're going to be entering into Steel Taipan, which will be on the same note, be interesting then to find out what is going to be down near buzzsaw. That could be the exit, just to kind of make sense. Enter them down here near the train station and exit them up the top there near where buzzsaw is currently, kind of separating the load and unload of people. Okay, that's where I'm probably gonna have to leave it for today. If you guys would like what you've seen, please like, subscribe and hit the bell, get notified next time I upload. Also, the bottom of the screen like always are my socials. But I guess that's a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.